In the first 9 months of 2020, as the COVID-19 catastrophe unfolded across Ontario, the 3 largest publicly traded long-term care operators in the province made huge payouts to investors while taking millions in government funds, data shows.
Here's a summary of the article.
This copy is for your personal non-commercial use only. To order presentation-ready copies of Toronto Star content for distribution to colleagues, clients or customers, or inquire about permissions licensing, please go to www. Copyright owned or licensed by Toronto Star Newspapers Limited. To order copies of Toronto Star articles, please go to www.
This post received a score of 4,500, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Here is an article not behind a paywall.
2 Ontario LTC operators got $157 million in COVID-19 aid. They also paid $74 million to shareholders. Heads should roll here.
At this point, the government should just create crown corporations and house all seniors. At least the funds will mostly go where it should be going. And these corporations should get criminally charged. Wishful thinking.
Want to know the best part? Fuck where the money goes. If the people at the top got rich but they provided the best care, that's awesome. It was reported in August, along with the part about dividends being paid out, that, in Ontario, private, for-profit facilities have 54% of the beds but 73% of fatalities. Public homes have 20% of beds but only 6% of deaths. We need to stop selling out public services just to lower taxes for the 1%.
Makes me sick to know that shit is happening.
This is a pretty big embarrassment to Canada. Both Ontario and Quebec have had the military take over management of multiple long-term care facilities.
Everyone in the industry knows that the crappier companies have laughably low staffing hours per resident. Staff are overworked, underpaid, and residents still don't get appropriate levels of care. Bed sores in long-term care and retirement are virtually entirely caused by one thing: neglect. If you ever need to compare retirement or long-term care facilities, ask about their nursing staffing hours.
Residents have died of dehydration. It's neglectful murder.
Corruption, not just an American thing.
Remember the crackhead mayor we had in Toronto? Yeah, we elected his drug-dealing brother the Premier of Ontario. Not at all shocked that this has happened.
Yup, and that's why when I pension out of teaching, I'm leaving this province forever. Conservative voters are welcome to it. Sorry about the decent people left behind.
Are conservatives in Ontario worse than conservatives in Alabama?
Is one of these the board where Mike Harris sits? Yes, Chartwell is one of the providers singled out in this report. Guy wasn't satisfying fucking over my education, so he's gonna go get money off of the dying grandparents. What a joke.
It's even worse. He was responsible for privatizing them in the first place, and once out of office, started enriching himself from the results of said privatization. Real piece of shit.
WTF Ontario.
We're basically just mini America at this point. Can't wait till Dick Fuck is out of office.
Ontario literally voted in someone who had no campaign outside slogans and dumb concepts like global warming denialism and a buck a beer. What did anyone expect? Doug defended his brother, too, for years, and they both have a history of lying in the details or by omissions. I mean, he does that constantly. Remember, before COVID, he also wanted to open the door for the private sector to get into OHIP. I have not forgotten, Dougie.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.